Sorry about that. I kind of ran out of time, but let's continue. Okay, so I was in the process of talking about how we choose the unit. Like this is, we started off with cups. So cups have to be on the bottom. And so I chose the one where cups is on the bottom. 8 ounces is in every cup. And the reason why I did that is because when you multiply fractions, remember if you have a numerator and a denominator that are the same, they cancel out to 1, okay, because they divide into each other. Well, same thing as cups. If I divide cups by cups, I can cancel them out and say they went into each other, and it just changes to a 1. Now, 1 doesn't change anything because if I multiply by 1, it doesn't change anything. So really, the cups kind of just cancel out. And so I can even put a slash between them and say they cancel out, and all I have left is ounces. And so I can now multiply my 2 fractions that I created. Now, first of all, how can I take 0.25 and kind of make it look like a fraction? I mean, it won't be completely a fraction, but can I put something underneath it so that at least I have a denominator to multiply everything by? Yes, I can put a 1. And so if I put a 1, let's multiply. First of all, is there anything to cancel? Well, we canceled the cups, but any numbers that we can cancel, numerators, denominators? No. So we're just going to multiply straight across. So let's do 0.25 times 8. And the answer is 2. So how many ounces of fertilizer will I use per bulb? Bulbs are like each one of these to plant in a garden. And so 2 ounces of fertilizer. Okay, let's look at another one. Convert 15 quarts into gallons. Okay, so what are we starting off with? 15 quarts, QT, and what do I know? Oh, actually, what are we ending with? Gallons, correct. Now, what do you know about quarts and gallons? Well, if you look at Mr. Gallon, how many quarts are in a gallon? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 quarts equal 1 gallon. So I can write it as 4 quarts to 1 gallon, or I can write it as 1 gallon to 4 quarts. I could say it either way. So I need to choose though which one is best for my problem. Quarts is on top, so so I need to choose the one where quarts is on bottom so that it cancels. Remember, always find the one that has whatever you start with, whatever the information is given, you always put that on the bottom. Now I have some fractions. What can I put under 15 to make it a fraction? 1, correct. So let's start with this and see, are there any numbers I can simplify? Well, I really only have 15 and 4, and there is not a factor that they both share besides 1. And so we can't simplify. So let's multiply straight across. 15 times 1 is 15. And then 1 times 4 is 4. Now I can't leave it as 15 fourths. So what I'm going to do is divide. I'm going to do 15 divided by 4. And if I put that in the calculator, I get 15 divided by 4 is 3.75. So my answer is 3.75, and I need a label, gallons. How about cups? Let's actually skip cups because we already did a cups problem. So let's do pounds and tons. So let's go down to the bottom, okay? And I'm sorry, but there should be a T there for pints. Okay, so 4,500 pounds is equal to how many tons? Well, the given information to us is 4,500 lbs, which is pounds. So that's given to us. And we want to end in tons. So I'm going to put tons at the end. What do you know about pounds and tons? Well, if we look at our chart, there are how many pounds in a ton? 2,000 pounds. So let's go back and put in 2,000 pounds is the same as 1 ton. Or remember, we could say 1 ton is the same as 2,000 pounds. And which one would we choose for this problem? Correct, it's the second one because we started off with pounds, so pounds have to come second. And so I'm going to put that in there. Now I have some fractions. I need to put a 1 underneath here. And now I can look at this. Can I simplify anything? Yes. Do you notice 4,500 and 2,000? There is a factor that they share. There's multiple factors that they share. What could I divide both of them by? I could divide both of them by 100. Okay, so let's divide both by 100. Really, basically, that's just removing 2 of the zeros. And so I get 45 on top and 20 on the bottom. Now, anything else that goes into 45 and 20? Yes, 5. So I can cross them out, and I know that 45 divided by 5 is 9, and 20 divided by 5 is 4. Now I have actually a basic multiplication problem that I can multiply here. So I have 9 times 1 is 9, and 4 times 1 is 4. And so 9/4, or I definitely want to divide this. So 9 divided by 4, let's do 9 divided by 4 is 2.25. 2.25, and my answer is ton, or my label is tons. Now I would like for you to try some on your own. So here are 4 ticket problems. So will you please complete these for this evening? Thank you so much for joining me at Carlton's Math Corner, and I look forward to meeting with you again.